Hey guys, the BLU-RAY channel here with my movie news on Sylvester Stallone hinting of a Cobra reboot television series and a Tango and Cash 2, which would reteam him with Kurt Russell, Gabriel Cash, Ray Tango returning to the big screen. If you've not seen Tango and Cash from 1989, it is just a super cheesy, fun movie that just entertaining. It never loses its fun. You can watch it all the time. I actually recently watched it on Encore Action. It still holds up. It's so much fun to see them both together and the way that movie was put together. Always bothers me that that movie never had a sequel done. Those guys had the greatest chemistry in that film. And now Stallone wants to do a sequel. He has been in talks with Kurt Russell about this, and Russell really hasn't answered him yet, but they knew that they want to do this, even though these guys are not in their prime anymore. You know, Stallone is 73, coming out with Rambo Last Blood, coming Friday. I can't wait to see that film. And Kurt Russell is like 68 years old, 67, and to see Tango and Cash in their geriatric years, and some of them should, both of them should be in a damn rest home right now. But Stallone right now is literally defying age right now and kicking ass as John Rambo again. And to see him and Kurt Russell return as Tango and Cash again in the big screen at their age, even though that I think Shane Black was talking about doing a Lethal Weapon 5, which would bring back old Martin Riggs and Roger Murtaugh in their old age. And they would be in New York in a winter storm, and they would be, you know, I guess fighting terrorists at their age, and you can't define age, but I guess here they'll probably be retired or something like that, and they team up again for something sorts. Was no description on the story or anything. A Tango and Cash sequel with a Cobra TV show reboot, which would be pretty cool to see a Cobra now with the society right now with all the shootings and the, you know, the school shootings and everything. How would a Cobra character handle that? Would he be a part of this team, or he'll work alone, or, you know, just go after people who just have like these menacing things, or just going crazy and just stopping criminals from doing things that can go crazy? A Cobra TV show would work in a great basis, but you got to hire an actor, because Stallone had that as Cabretti. And every time Cobra's on TV, I watch it and I really enjoy it. You know, it's one of those movies that, you know, is cheesy and has these old-fashioned one-liners, but at the end of the day, Stallone made that movie his own with that character, and is very popular. And even surprised to this day, he even says he's surprised he never made a sequel to that. And that movie was ripe for a sequel, and it did very well at the box office in 86. I think he turned Beverly Hills Cop down to do Cobra. And now Robert Rodriguez and him are working on a television series that does not have a network yet. But this show is prime for, you know, Amazon Prime and even Netflix for the R-rated gore and action that it needs. Because it's, if you're going to do a Cobra, you know, TV show, you need to do it hard R. You can't just go, you know, TV network like that, because it's not going to work out. But I'm more happier that he's talking about Tango Cash 2, because I grew up watching that film. But I don't see it working out, because it's Warner Brothers, and I don't think they're going to bank on a 73-year-old Stallone and a 68-year-old Kurt Russell coming back, even though the nostalgia thing is working right now. But I don't think it would work. I don't think you can capture that same chemistry you had back then with the way that movie was put together. Even though I heard that movie wasn't a box office hit, that's why they didn't get a sequel. But over the years, it's grown to be a great film, and it's just entertaining and fun. And I know that Stallone and Russell had fun working on that film. So I would love to see a Tango and Cash 2 on the big screen again, to see what these old characters are doing. They should have done this sequel maybe 10 years ago, 15 years ago, come back. They had all that time in between when Stallone was hot to do a Tango and Cash sequel. Warner Brothers didn't capitalize on that when Russell and Stallone were on top. Now they're older. You know, Russell's doing small parts here in the Fast and Furious movies and doing some small films here and there. And he's doing great. And Stallone right now is cooking with Creed 2, finishing up his storyline and moving on. Probably a new type of, you know, spinoff from the Rocky franchise that he was talking about, a immigrant Mexican fighter. And then with Rambo Last Blood coming out on Friday, can't wait for that film. I saw a trailer on the brutalness of what this movie, and the movie's gonna earn that hard R. But Tango and Cash 2, I don't think it's gonna happen. Maybe a TV show in a way, maybe a limited series of where Ray Tango and Gabriel Cash are now, probably retired from the LAPD, because you just passed your time, guys. You know, if you did that sequel in the 90s, it would have been great. Maybe 3, but you guys just really just It didn't work out the way that the first one, but the first one has that chemistry, that way that movie flowed and moved. It never gets boring. It has a great flow to the film. The ending is fun. It's just badass. And to see, Stallone and Kurt Russell go back and forth, who's the best LA cop, the top cop in LA, and they're both top cops. I go Gabriel Cash because I love Kurt Russell. So sorry, Stallone, but yeah, it is. Kurt Russell is the #1 top cop in LA. So yeah, guys, let me know what you think about this news about a Cobra TV show reboot and a Tango and Cash sequel. Do you think Stallone is just old and needs to retire? I understand he's just going and going and going because he's just trying to defy his age, and we're getting Rambo Last Blood. Haven't heard any reviews yet on this. Movie does come out on Friday, so we're hoping that this one is good as Rambo was when it came out back in 2008, which actually was my first Rambo film to see in the theater, which was Rambo back in 2008. So let me know what you guys think about this news. Give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the BLU-RAY Lover channel where I do movie news like this and much more on the BLU-RAY Lover channel. So hit that subscribe button. You get videos like this. Hit my post notifications bell. Once you hit my bell, you will get all my videos uploaded into your inboxes because YouTube does not send notifications. So please hit all the notification buttons and you will get this video in your inboxes. Share it as well. I am the BLU-RAY Lover channel, and I hope you guys enjoyed this movie news and more videos to come. All right, guys, later.